This is Halloween, this is Halloween, 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 Halloween. Hi party people, welcome back to Not Your Average Glow. This is a safe place where we come and talk about all things mental health, spirituality, and quite a bit of tarot. It is currently the very tail end of September when I'm filming this video, but I live in an area with very poor internet signal to begin with, and there's a hurricane on the way, so I suspect this video probably won't be uploaded until the beginning of October. And for the entire month of October, I am getting into the Halloween spirit. I am dressing up and I'm using some of my more spooky decks. So I'm using my Making Magic Oracle, I'm using my Enchanted Bruja, and I'm using my Witch's World Oracle along with my Moonology. And of course for today's reading, because it is a love reading, I'm going to also be using the Sexual Magic and the Illuminator's Amulet, as well as some handmade things. And but the generalized like aesthetic of my videos for the month of October, I'm going to be dressed up for Halloween. I'm going to be using some of my darker, more vibey cards, so to speak. Okay, so today's reading, as you know from the thumbnail, is your first kiss with your future person, okay? Your future spouse, if you intend on getting married, okay? So, because the thumbnail was not, a picture of the cards, pile number 1 is going to be this amethyst pyramid, okay? And it came with the star card, lovely, and the death card, okay? So that's pile 1. Pile number 2 is this onyx black cat figurine, okay? I actually own a black cat named Onyx. And the Chariot card along with the Hierophant in reverse, okay? And pile number 3 is this carnelian heart, okay? And the Judgment and the Justice card. And I did not hand select these cards. I just kind of laid them upside down because they're wooden, so you can't shuffle them like a regular deck. It doesn't really work that well. So just shuffle them, lay them upside down, and then I get the warm tinglies in my fingers, and then those are the ones that I pick, okay? So pile 1, amethyst pyramid, pile 2, onyx cat, and pile number 3, carnelian heart, okay? So, if you're ready to begin, let's jump into the reading. So Spirit, help me to tap into the vibrations of pile number 1, the amethyst pyramid. What is their first kiss with their future spouse going to be like? All right, if you chose pile number 1 with the amethyst pyramid, this is your reading on what your first kiss with your future spouse is going to be like. First things first, with this particular amethyst pyramid, it has the seeing eye on it, and amethyst can be used to ease anxiety, but it can also be used to amplify your spiritual gifts. And I'm seeing with the seeing eyes that some of you people watching might have some psychic abilities. I'm also feeling there might be a little bit of anxiousness in anticipation for this kiss. And it might be because you watch readings such as these and you're building up the anticipation. You got the Star and the Death card. The Star card speaks of illumination and sometimes can speak of putting somebody up on a pedestal. But to me it speaks mostly of healing and illumination. And the Death card speaks of transformation and rebirth. So the combination of all of these three things is telling me that this first kiss with your future spouse is going to be very healing and transformative for you. And it might also help take away some anxiety that you've been having. I know that sounds quite strange, but it's what I'm getting thus far. Now let's pull out some more energy on this kiss, Spirit. What would you like to do first? Spirit's saying Enchanted Bruja. Okay. Spirit, can you please tell me more information on pile number one's first kiss with their future spouse? Give me the tea, Spirit. Pile number one's first kiss with their future spouse. You got the Raven, learning, okay. Haunted house, unresolved issues, okay. Crystal ball, intuition, and I'm feeling one more, Spirit. Protection, this beautiful energy. Perseverance, bottom of the deck energy. For some people, and this will not be for everyone, but for some people in pile number one, this may be your first kiss ever. Like you might be somebody who maybe you've never been interested in anybody else, or possibly because of like tradition or whatever, you're still a virgin and you're saving yourself for your future spouse, and that includes your first kiss. For some of you, this could be like a childhood sweetheart you end up marrying. But with the Raven learning energy, my mind instantly flashed back to a memory of mine where I taught somebody how to kiss me. It was way back when, and I haven't thought of that in a long time. But the person that I kissed, they were so nervous and they had never kissed anybody before, and they were like very stiff and like they needed to relax. So I like reassured them that, you know, they didn't have to do anything that they were uncomfortable doing. And I like very gently kind of taught them what I liked. I was like, you know, relax your jaw, you know, and I walked them through it, you know, like when they were like kissing me initially, they were like a little stiff-lipped and like pressing too hard. So I told them, you know, I walked them through it essentially, okay? And I'm getting that. Once again, I said earlier that I feel like you might be seeing this coming, and the intuition card came out. And with the unresolved issues, I feel like something is going to come up for you during this kiss, where it's like possibly like fear of like your upbringing or something, or like past trauma of some sort, something. And I'm not getting like it's just like, oh my God, this is awful and it's gonna like ruin the experience for you. But there might be like a little fear if you are somebody who's younger, you know, and you are inexperienced, there might be fear like, oh my God, my parents are gonna kill me, you know, like it could be something like that. But Spirit is saying that you are protected in this, and that this is your future spouse. So obviously it's going to work out. But I also get this very just like, I get this daddy mommy sort of energy from your future spouse. Like I picked up on that memory, I think because this person is kind of giving like a dom energy in a really healthy, protective, nurturing, warm sort of way. And I feel like they're going to help you through this experience in a really beautiful sort of way. So let me get some more cards, not from this deck, from the Witch's Oracle. Spirit, tell me more about pile number one's first kiss with their future spouse. We got Harvest, okay? Conscious, okay? You're definitely going to be in your head, or somebody in this connection is definitely going to be in their head, okay? When I glanced down, it was another raven on a card, and it was destiny. So this is a destined, like divinely guided thing. Communicate. Yeah, I was seeing like healthy communication, like this person kind of talking you through things. Transformation. I said that with the Death card. Motivate. Align. Yeah. And then bottom of the deck, detach. I feel with Harvest, like you're gonna be quite, it's like things that, okay, there's two messages with the Harvest card. Firstly, I feel like you're gonna be quite hungry for this person. I feel like it's gonna be an intense kiss. For some of you, it could lead to more. That will not be for everybody. Because it came out with the carnelian, and that's like a very sexually charged stone. And then I was just picking up on that sub-dom sort of energy. So that won't be for everybody. For some of you, it's just going to be a kiss, okay? But with this beautiful energy, with this detach, and then also with the Harvest card, I feel like this is something that Spirit has been working on bringing you and this person together for a very long time. Like seeds has been planted a very long time ago. They've helped you 1313 on the clock, so look up angel number 1313. Spirit has been like growing and evolving you to for quite some time before this. And I feel like it's all gonna come together in a really beautifully, divinely guided time. But there's gonna be a need for communication here. Because somebody's all up in their head and over analyzing this. And it could, like I said earlier, it could be because you watch readings like this and you're like, is this it? Is this my person? Is this the kiss? You know, because, you know, readings like this, they can be fun, but they can also be a little bit dangerous to your spiritual journey, because if you over-consume tarot readings, it can get you overthinking. And you have to have a healthy detachment in order to be able to bring this in. You have to be like, okay, it is what it is, but detach from a specific outcome. And that's hard to do when you're somebody who enjoys tarot. I struggle with this myself. Okay, Spirit, so give me more on the kiss. I'm going to be using sexual magic cards. I won't be showing them to the camera because I don't necessarily want this to be an 18+ reading. The High Priestess, yeah, somebody is deeply intuitive. You might be a tarot reader yourself. Page of Pentacles. This particular Page of Pentacles has a man giving a woman alcohol. So there could be alcohol involved. Tell me more about this first kiss, Spirit. Ace of Wands. Like I said, this could lead to more for some of you. This could be a drunken hookup. And if you're somebody, and it could be that you're not necessarily like a virgin, because like I said, that message wasn't for everybody, but it could be that you have been living your life in a very like you've been focused on yourself and not dating and not really like sleeping around or anything like that. So it might take you by surprise that you want to do what you want to do with this person. So there might be some nerves, you know. Getting the Magician card here. So this is something that you've been manifesting for a while. It's like you want this to happen, but you're just a little nervous about it. 10 of Pentacles. So you're going to feel very abundant and you're going to feel very happy when this happens. Nope, 10 of Wands, and it's like people are like ripping each other's clothes off. Okay, so for pile number 1, I might actually have to make this an 18+ reading, although I wasn't intending to originally. Okay, so for pile number 1, I'm getting a very specific story, okay? I'm getting that this is something that you've seen coming for a while. Like it's almost like you feel intuitively guided to go to a party or a social gathering of some extent, and you're going to be drinking and you're going to be having fun and you're going to be celebrating, okay? And it's like you're almost going to feel like called to go here, okay? And then you meet this person and you're drinking and they come up to you and they make a love offer with this 2 of Swords. So they come up to you and you see how he's offering her this rose. I feel like they come up to you and they strike up a conversation and you just kind of catch a vibe, you know? And now I'm hearing that song by Willow, how does the song go? I'm hearing the tune, but not the lyrics. By Willow, it's the, catch a vibe. How does that song go? Anyways, I'm hearing the tune to that. The, got a vibe, maybe I can. Okay, so you might go out for a drive with this person. Okay, so anyways, back to the story. It's like, see how there's the 4 of Cups and these people are standing by the gate, okay? And then the 10 of Wands has them like making out and like clothes are coming off. Oh, I'm getting a flashback of a very vivid dream that I had. Okay, so I know this storyline. Okay, so it's like, if you're feminine, you're showing up as the High Priestess and your person is showing up as the Magician. So I feel like you're both deeply intuitive. I feel like this is a very like a spiritual connection, especially with the Star and the Death card being like your first cards that you got. And you're gonna feel divinely guided to go to the social gathering, right? And you go and you drink and they come up to you and they strike up a conversation and the vibe is just right. But I feel like because maybe it's really loud or maybe you just want to be alone, like 18+, but maybe just like you're feeling the vibe and you're horny and you're like, look, they're giving you all the right signals and you guys like sneak off. And you try to like get a little bit of alone time to like talk, and it's like you strike up a conversation and then one thing leads to another and you guys start kissing, and I'm getting like very hot and heavy vibes. There was like nervousness though, so I feel like the masculine energy is gonna be like, is this okay? Are you good? You know? And I feel like you're gonna be nervous, but you're gonna be consenting, you know? Like I feel like you're gonna be like, yes. And And I feel like I'm really getting very like sweet energy with this. Like, it's very hot and heavy and steamy, but I also feel like it's very nurturing. The Queen of Wands is the bottom of the deck energy. So if you're feminine energy and you're like, am I gonna want to have sex with them? Showing up as the Queen of Wands. She is taking her clothes off, okay? I almost feel like possibly for some, it could be that the masculine is the one that's nervous. And like the feminine is the one that initiates it. Somebody's nervous. And then but it's like, it's very consensual, but somebody is like anxious and like in their head a little bit, and then the other person is putting their mind at ease. They're like, look, we don't have to do anything that you don't want to do, no pressure at all. We can go back into the party, we can hang out. And then I feel like this leads to more because you have the Ace of Wands here, and that is a very sexy, sexy card. Okay, let's get a song, Spirit, for this. What is the vibe of this first kiss? Pound number 1. What is the vibe here, Spirit? My heart, Paramore. I'm finding out that maybe I was wrong, that I've fallen down, that I can't do this alone. Stay with me. Oof. Oof. So you know how the haunted house card came up and I said somebody might be a little in their head and thinking on the past? This song is my favorite song by Paramore. I am finding out that maybe I was wrong, that I've fallen down, and I can't do this alone. Stay with me, this is what I need, please. Sing us a song and we'll sing it back to you. We could sing our heart, what would it be without you? Okay, the song, it's actually like a Christian song. But I feel like in this context, maybe you guys are gonna do like karaoke or something with the singing. But I feel like somebody's going to be a little bit in their head, and maybe they were cheated on or they were broken up with and they're still not completely over that heartbreak. But you're going to feel so magnetically pulled to this person that it's almost like your heart's like, stay with me, please don't leave me. You know, like, please don't leave me. And you might, with the stay with me, it's like literally underlined stay with me. It could be like, okay, I'm thinking of like lesbian dating and how like it's a stereotype but it's accurate, where it's like, yeah, I hooked up with them and I stayed the night and then I just never left. You know, it's like on the first hookup they just like live together, you know. So that could be for somebody, but I think for other people it's like it's gonna be a hot and steamy kiss that turns into a one-night stand, that turns into a sleepover, that turns into forever. And I'm not saying like you're gonna like sleep with them and stay the night and they're just gonna move in with them, but I feel like it's gonna be an unexpected beginning. I feel like Spirit, help me out here. It feels like, okay, if this is just a hookup, then it's just a hookup, but like, I feel intuitively like there's more to this, you know? And you're right, there's more to this. I'm praying I'm proud of who I am. No more monsters. I can breathe again. And you said that I was done. You were wrong. Yes, somebody was in a really toxic connection before this one. I don't want to be your friend. I want to kiss your lips. I want to kiss you until I lose my breath. Yes, I am getting a very hot and heavy and like wham bam thank you ma'am kind of kiss, like tearing each other's clothes off, like have to come up for air, like I want to kiss you until I lose my breath. Okay. My oh my, you're so good looking. Hold yourself like a pair of bookends. But I've not tasted all of your cooking. Who are you when I'm not looking? I feel like at the party, somebody's gonna be like almost like observing the other person. It's probably the masculine energy, because I got earlier that the masculine kind of walks up. I feel like before they initiate the conversation that leads to the going somewhere else, that leads to the, I feel like they're gonna be like looking at you, and there's gonna be like eye contact. I'm honestly seeing like somebody like lock eyes across the room, like they're checking each other out, and then the other person locks eyes, and then they're just like kind of looking at each other, and then they walk over to them, and like there's really there's an intensity about this. It's deeply giving like twin flame energy. Like now I'm seeing there is a what music video is that? There's a music video where it's like they're at a party and the girl's like across the room and they're like walking towards them, and it's like everybody else is like blurred out, but like they're just seeing each other. It's like this. What music video is that? But I'm seeing like that, like everybody else in the room like disappears, and it's like you are locked in on each other, and it's like that's my person, and there's like this intuitive knowing, like that's my person. I've been real hard to impress you, but that's not an issue. When you take me up to your bedroom, feel like I won this round. Yeah, this is gonna lead to something more. This is not just a kiss, pile number one. This is gonna lead to sex. So far away, doesn't anybody stay in one place anymore. And once again, with the other song, the Paramore song was like, stay with me. So I feel like you're gonna stay at this person's place. For some of you, this could be a long distance connection. Like you could be in town, like somebody could be in town for a party and a gathering, and you meet, and then it's like you hook up, and then it's like, God, I wish you didn't have to leave. Would you please just stay longer? And you have to part for a little bit, but then you stay connected. Wake up and wish that I was dead with an aching in my head. I lay motionless in bed. This is reminding me of another dream that I had. Okay, you're probably gonna wake up a little hungover because you're drunk. I had a dream recently, actually, that my twin, the dream felt so real. I was like, it was in my dream, I woke up and I was like all droggy and my head hurt, and I was hungover, and my twin like kissed my forehead and said, get up, we're going to get fajitos, which is like mojitos but without alcohol. And that was the whole dream. Like it was such a random dream. So getting like you're probably gonna be hungover the next day. She said, he's so sweet, I want to lick the wrapper, and then lick me like a lollipop. Yeah, this is definitely gonna be sex. Yeah, this is gonna lead to sex. Okay, so apparently it's now an 18 plus reading. Oops. I like 18 plus readings, so I mean, it is what it is. Why am I trying to put those in there? I'm like, why do these not fit? Well, because they don't go in there, silly. Okay, well, let's get some more deets. I feel like that's pretty detailed, but I don't think I want these. Let's get the, where is this gonna take place? Like, how is this gonna go down? I feel I'm getting party energy, but let's see if we can get more specific. I'm getting like a social gathering, but let's see if we can get more specific. I don't know what culture this is, but I'm seeing somebody spin like a towel or a handkerchief and like stomp. I don't know what culture that is, and I don't want to. But it's like a celebratory like dance situation that I'm seeing. I'm hearing a lot of chatter. Like this entire reading is just like a bunch of giggling and laughing and loud music, and you'll already have this person in your life. Okay? I was getting heavy twin flame vibes. So it's possible that this could be like a twin flame and separation setup. Okay? So maybe this is like a twin flame and separation, and like your friends know that you guys like miss each other, so they invite you like very kind of sneakily, like, hey, come to this party, and they don't tell you that this person's gonna be there, and maybe that's why there's so much intensity, because it's like you lock eyes and you're like, oh my god, it's them, and then it's like wham bam, thank you ma'am, let's jump in this, you know? In your comfort zone, you reach out to them. I'm getting party. I'm heavily getting party. And I'm getting somehow like friends or family or somebody's involved. Social gathering, your dream person. Yeah. So if you have a specific person in mind, that they could very well be your future spouse. I'm gonna get some letters. Oh crap, I still have papers in here from the reading I did previously, okay? Let's get some letters, some initials in this B. And get a couple more. Yep, there's a dice. The dice came out on 7. Lucky number 7. F A M E T Z E H D V. I just heard Vivian. Ed's right there. MD standing out to me. Maybe somebody is a doctor, an MD. Eat, fam, like family. It's gonna feel like family, so maybe it's like a family reunion or something, or family's gonna invite you to this party. What am I missing, Spirit? There's more to these letters, but I'm not getting the message. Spirit's like, come on, that's it. There's more, so I'm gonna pull some more letters. G, B, K, Burger King. Maybe you're gonna go through fast food because you're drunk. I usually get all kinds of names and words when I do letters, but it's like radio silence. The whole reading was like so chattery in my head, and now it's just like silent. Radio silence. The song by who sings that? It's a song about his car radio, like, you know, not just sit in silence. But somebody stole my car radio, so now I just sit in silence. Who sings that? That song's about him being in his head because he's driving and he doesn't have music to distract him. No, he's in his head. Gavin. Matthew. I'm getting family. Fam. MD. Again, they fell right beside each other. Again, MD. D. Debt. And now I'm hearing Veggie Tales. Okay. Broccoli, celery, ought to be Veggie Tales. So maybe somebody grew up hella Christian, indoctrinated by vegetables. I feel like well, I'm not getting a lot for some reason. Radio silence is what I'm getting. Harem. Okay, Spirit. All right, I'm gonna leave it there for pile number 1 and jump into pile number 2. All right, if you chose the black onyx cat, then this is your reading. Pile number 2. You got the black onyx cat, the chariot, and the Hierophant in reverse. So first things that I'm getting from that is onyx is about protection. The chariot is about positive forward momentum in your life, like moving forward in a very positive direction. The Hierophant in reverse is about breaking tradition. So, first things that I'm feeling with this is that this kiss is going to happen in a time of your life where you're making like divinely guided action in a new direction in your life, okay? Something that Spirit is like protected. Like it's like you're meant to do this. You're making forward momentum in your life. I just heard job. So you might make a career shift or something. But this is some sort of change in your life that is breaking from tradition in some way. So say your parents wanted you to be a lawyer or something and you decide to instead go to school for art and your parents are like pissed, but like you feel called to do so, and Spirit's saying that you're protected to do so, that this is divinely guided action. That's just one example, but I'm feeling that it's at a time in your life where this is breaking tradition, or for some of you it could be that like your parents or something, like maybe you come from a culture where your parents get to pick like your spouse or something, or they have an idea of who they want you to marry, and then this person is not what they would have chosen for you. This could be for some of you that this is a like LBGQ plus. Why am I stumbling over my words right now? This might be a queer relationship or something. There's something here about it breaking tradition in some way, but it being like a very good thing for you, and Spirit protecting it, obviously, because this is your future spouse. So I don't know why, but I am feeling so called to cleanse, 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 cleanse. Like for pile number 1, I didn't feel this call to smoke cleanse so much. So maybe you're needing to clear out your energy. I just heard salt bath. You're needing to detox, especially if like this is talking about like breaking tradition in some way. Maybe you need to cleanse yourself of the expectations of others. Like maybe you're holding too tightly to other people's energy. But this is about like a positive direction, a big shift in your life and breaking from tradition. For some of you, this could be like a divorce. I'm going to be honest. This could come in a time where you're like, because the Hierophant can be, you know, marriage. And with it being in reverse, it could be like you're moving on. You're divorced. You're getting a divorce. But not for everybody, but for some. Okay. So let's do the Enchanted Bruja. Spirit, can you please tell me more about this first kiss for pile number 2 with the black onyx cat? Tell me more about their first kiss with our future spouse, Spirit. Raven, learning. Okay, that card came out in pile number 1. Okay. Might have somebody watching all the piles. Wand, refinement. Spider, perseverance, that also came out in pile number 1. Obstacles, repose, courage. I think it's funny you got a cat card and then you had the cat. Courage and cleansing. Wow! I was just talking about cleansing, and then here's the cleansing card. Wow, very synchronistic. And then the moth, transformation. Okay. I am getting a very, 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 very strong message. It may not be for everyone in pile number 2, but it is very much so for someone watching pile number 2. I'm getting a divorce. I'm getting like if not a divorce, like a breakup. But I'm getting divorced, to be honest. But that won't be for everybody, but for somebody, that's a very clear message. With refinement, it's like you're releasing things. With refinement and cleansing and repose, it's like encourage. It's like, this is like, and then obstacles, and then perseverance. It's like, for I'm getting a storyline of you're going through a divorce, and it's like you're refining yourself. You're getting back out there. You're like, you know, like getting a new haircut and like getting new clothes, and like you're working up the courage to like get back out there, and you're like having to learn how to be single again, and you're like it's difficult for you, and there's obstacles. Maybe for some of you this like divorce isn't quite finalized yet, or maybe there's an ugly custody battle or something involved. Because for whatever reason, this kiss is gonna take a little bit of courage for you. And it could be that this is all finalized and such, and that it's still like weighing on your energy, like maybe you haven't quite done the healing from this. And some of these cards came out in pile number 1, so this could be like more clarification for some of you that also chose pile number 1. Like maybe that thing in the back of your mind was like this ugly, nasty divorce, you know? But for some of you that the whole divorce thing isn't resonating, that's clearly a message for somebody. But there's something about like cleansing, you're breaking away from tradition in some way, and you're like refining your life, and you're getting rid of what no longer serves you, and you're stepping into your personhood. And this is taking a lot of courage on your half, and you're having to persevere through this, and you're learning now to be courageous and to transform your life in some way. This is like big energy, guys, like very big, beautiful energy, but it's scary energy, which I totally get. Like, I'm a Taurus sun, Capricorn moon. Like, I like stability and structure and routine. Like, I like to, feel safe and secure, and, like, I got my shit together. And so, like, breaking tradition and, like, knowing, like, family is going to be upset with me, that's very scary for me. And I know it shouldn't be, but it is. Like, starting this channel and doing what I'm doing now was such a huge leap of faith and such a big deal for me. Because, like, that was, like, one of my biggest fears was, like, disappointing my family, So, yeah. Tell me more about this first kiss, Spirit. I keep hearing job. For somebody, this is about, like, moving away and getting a new job or something. Courage, sustain, recover, focus. Shield. Yeah, there's protective energy over this. Oh, and then that slid over. Eternity. Wow. Ooh, this has got some deeply spiritual energy on this. Ooh, I just got such a pressure right here. Yeah, you're meeting this person when you're recovering from something, when you're, it's almost gonna seem like bad timing. It almost seems like, why now, Spirit, really? Like, I need, I'm still not healed from this. And Spirit's like, no, this is the right time. You have to trust us. It's like they're almost like sending you this person to help you heal and recover. Uplift. They're sending this person to uplift you. So you might meet this person actually when you're in a bit of like a depression. With the sustain and the cauldron, it's like Spirit's helping refill your cup for you. Oh. Okay. That didn't give me any specifics on where it's going to take place, so let's do the where before we get into the kiss. Spirit, how is this going to go down? Where are they meeting this person? Game night. Okay. So I might meet this person at a game night. Be like a football game, soccer game, something like that, or it could be at somebody's house. You could play like board games, game night. I love board games, so. I also just heard race, which isn't a game, but like we might have some runners, like you might meet them at like a race, like a 5K, 10K marathon. After heartbreak, I was getting that. Current partner. If you are in a relationship now, I hate to break it to you, but you're going to wow immediately after that, baby mama and dad. Woo! I hate to break it to you, but you are not going to be marrying your baby mama, baby daddy. If you currently are in a relationship with a baby mama, baby daddy, you're going to be breaking up with this person, or they're going to break up with you, and you're going to be very heartbroken about it, which is really understandable. Because, especially if you come from a very traditional upbringing, it's like, well, we have a baby, we're supposed to, get married, we're supposed to live happily ever after. Like, that's what your parents in tradition, like, expects of you. So I totally understand why this is difficult energy. And then at a party, yeah, it's like okay, you're going through a breakup with your baby mama, baby daddy, and you're heartbroken about it, and it's really upsetting, and your friends or family or somebody like invite you to like go to the social gathering to like get you out of your head and get you out of your shell, and then you meet this person. For some of you, and it'll be very, very few of you, because I really truly believe that these cards came out together on purpose, like you're breaking up with this person, okay? But for some of you, this first kiss with your future spouse, it could be that you're like rekindling something with a baby mama, baby daddy. But I truly believe, like, if your current partner is your baby mama, baby daddy, then you're gonna break up with them. I'm sorry. I don't sugarcoat my readings. Sorry. If the masculine energy that shows up a lot in my collectives that tastes of pepper and honey is watching, especially if they watched the previous tarot reading where I talked about like an oopsie doopsie baby, you are not meant to be with that person and you are supposed to leave them. Very soon. This will happen very soon. Please don't shoot the messenger, guys. I don't lie. Sorry. Okay, let's get some energy on this first kiss. So, feel like you're going to be at a social gathering after a heartbreak. Nervous. I get a little bit nervous around you. I get a little bit stressed out when I think about you. I get a little bit excited, baby, when I think about you. Chasing love that can never be mine. Maybe one day you'll realize, my heart I surrender, but I prevail. Hands down. Hey, did you get some? Man, that is so dumb. Stay quiet, stay near, stay close so they can't hear, so we can get some. I didn't know that I was starving until I tasted you. Don't need no butterflies when you give me the whole damn zoo. And by the way, right away, you do things to my body. Why is this pile is a continuation of pile number 1 for somebody. It might not be for everybody, but this, I'm getting the same storyline, except for it's more clear now why the person was hesitant in pile number 1. So you're at a party, you've gone through a heartbreak with the baby mama, baby daddy situation, you're broken up, you're still not 100% over them, but you're like trying to make an effort to get back out there. I feel like it's done, it's finished, it's finito. Like it's done. Like there's no coming back from it. It's done, and it needed to be done a very long time ago because it's deeply spiritually guided and protected. And I feel like Spirit's been encouraging you for a long time now to get back out there. Go out there, start new, start fresh, refine your life, get a little glow up going, you know, get back out there, right? I feel like Spirit's been wanting to send you your future spouse for a lot longer, but you've been clinging to a baby mama, baby daddy instead because of tradition, okay? So then when this person comes along, you're at a party, and this like, I just heard boner alert, so like instant chemistry and attraction. Very heated, very like delicious. Like you see them, it's like, yes, that's it. But there's like equal amounts like attraction and nervousness because you're still a little heartbroken, okay? And then there's the chasing love that can never be mine. You might also feel like, for whatever reason, like love doesn't work out for you. For some people, if you sneak off with this person at a party and you like make out and you hook up, for some people, somebody's gonna get walked in on. Like they're like somebody's gonna like, I'm almost seeing like somebody like go off to a room or whatever and they're like making out and it's getting like hot and steamy and heavy. And I don't feel like they're like fully having sex, but I feel like maybe this shirt's unbuttoned and like pants are like starting to be pulled down or something. And it's like somebody busts in and it's like, oh shit. And I see like giggling and nervousness. Okay. And then it's like that person then later teases. Like if they know you, they later tease you like, hey, did you get some? You know, like how'd that work out for you? You know, like, I'm almost hearing like a masculine energy be like, oh, don't let me stop a good time, you know, get back to it. It's like they're like, you know, good for you, you know? Like if this is a masculine energy, which I was getting earlier, that like, and they go to a party and their friends are there and their friends know that this like divorce or whatever, this breakup has been really hard on them and that it's like they're in a depressed state or whatever. It's like their friends are gonna like be glad that they're making out with somebody. They're gonna be like, oh, thank fucking God. Like, don't let me stop you from getting back out there, buddy. Like, go back to it. Nice job. Good work. Like, it's giving that. Like, their friends are almost like, thank fucking God, you know? There is a little bit of like a gossipy energy. Like chatter. Like, people might talk about this a little. But I feel like it's all like well-intended chatter. I don't feel like it's like, oh my God, did you hear that they like snuck out, blah, 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 blah. I feel like it's gonna be like, did you see? Like they left together, didn't they? Like, did they leave together? Oh my God. And like they're, or like if you're not a masculine, if you're like a girlfriend, like I see like, you know how sometimes girls will have like a one night stand and then they like call their friend and they're like, bitch, guess what I just did? Yeah, yeah, and it was good. You know, like I'm getting that, like playful. It's gossip, but like in a very playful, jovial sort of way. I'm getting once again that in pile number 2, this is going to be more than just a kiss. I'm really, truly getting that pile number 2 is a continuation of pile number 1. Sorry guys, I did not intend for that to happen. But sometimes it just be like that, okay? 7 of Pentacles, Strength, Tower, the Sun. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right. So you're going to be tired. You're going to be like exhausted. And I feel like this is mentally exhausting because of this Tower moment. Okay. And you're going to have to like, with the Strength, you're going to have to like push through that. And like it's going to take like a lot of like almost mental energy for you to like take this leap of faith. It feels like I feel like even going to this party is gonna take like effort, like mental effort. It's almost gonna feel like a chore at first. Not hooking up with this person, not the kiss, not the hookup, but it's like, I feel like you're depressed. Also, if this like divorce or something isn't finalized, for very few of you, the person who walks in is the baby mama, baby daddy. That'll be for very few of you. Like, they see that you're hooking up with somebody else and it leads to a breakup. And it creates this tower moment and this holy shit, oh my God. But keep in mind, this is a future spouse reading. I do not advocate for cheating on my channel. I think it fucking sucks. I've been cheated on and it hurts. So I do not advocate for cheating. So that'll be for very, very few of you. And I discourage the cheating, okay? Even if this is your future spouse. Cheating is not good, okay? Break up with them first. But for somebody, or it's like you are broken up, but for whatever reason, like your future spouse is, or not your future spouse, but your ex is at the party and they like get jealous, or it could be they're not at the party, but then they hear the whisperings because it's getting kind of gossipy energy and they're like pissed off about it. Like, oh my God, you already hooked up with somebody else, we just broke up. It's like, bitch, you treated me like shit our entire relationship. I'm glad I got to hook up with somebody else, you know? But I feel like for most of you, it's not drama like that. It's more like this is the energy leading up to the kiss. Is that you're kind of feeling mentally exhausted because of this breakup. And the breakup could be like your baby mama, baby daddy cheated on you. And that was hard. And like it made you have like low self-worth. And that's why you're needing to refine and glow up and get back out there. It's like you need to relearn your self-worth, but you're like depressed. So it's going to take a lot of mental energy for you, you know? But, okay, so the energy around the kiss or the hookup for some of you is you got the Sun and the Eight of Cups, and then the bottom of the deck is Judgment. Like, it doesn't get more beautiful than that. So it's like, it's going to be very happy. It's going to feel very spiritual and very romantic and very sweet and soft and sensual. And for some of you, you might stay the night with this person with the Seven of Pentacles, like they're like falling asleep, and then the Sun, you might literally stay until the sun comes up. You know, you might, if you have sex with this person, you might go multiple rounds until you're freaking exhausted. The Tower card can also, like in a sex reading, be indicative of, God damn, I can't speak today. Indicative of like explosive orgasms. And then the Strength card in a sex reading is about like rough, passionate sex, you know? Like taming the beast. So if you have sex with this person, I feel like it's gonna be great sex, okay? And the Spirit's telling me to pull a couple more on this kiss. Seven of Cups, yeah. It's gonna be deeply romantic. Ace of Wands. I do feel like this is gonna be sex. You are gonna have sex with this person. Queen of Cups. It's gonna be deeply nurturing, deeply healing, deeply like emotional and like loving, nurturing, warm energy. Like even if the sex is very passionate and steamy, there's gonna be this energy of like this emotional bond being built. I mean, this is your future spouse, okay? But with the Seven of Swords, once again, there's like this like a disappointment card. And in the first pile number one, if you watched pile number one and you continue to watch this one, there was two cards that was like stay with me. So it's like in the morning you might be like, oh God, don't leave me too, you know? Or if you didn't watch pile one and you're not resonating with that at all, this could be like that heartbreak still lingers a little bit. For very, 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 very few of you, but I do need to say this, if you hook up with them, practice safe sex, because you could possibly get pregnant the very first time that you have sex with this person. That could be why baby mama, baby daddy came up. Like if you're not resonating with having a baby mama, baby daddy, it could be because this is gonna be your baby mama, baby daddy. You're gonna end up marrying your baby mama, baby daddy. King of Swords. Yeah, for some of you, this is a masculine energy who has divorced or cut off a feminine energy, and this feminine energy is very toxic and like not liking this and like keeping tabs, you know? Okay. You need to cleanse out their energy because they're toxic, okay? Let's jump into pile number 3. Shit, you scared the fuck out of me. I'm doing a video. Please go away. What? I'm not talking about dinner right now. Go away. Okay, pile number 3. If you picked the carnelian stone, carnelian heart, this is your reading. You got the Justice card and the Judgment card. Okay, so huge divinely guided energy. This is like, the Judgment is like Spirit sent this for you. This is like God ordained, like this is meant to be, okay? And then the Justice is about like balancing the scales. It's like you're finally getting your due reward. It's like after many years of like it's like you get what you've earned, like in a good way. Like it's like I see somebody who's like put in the work, like they've done the healing, they've done the work, they've grown, they've evolved, they've learned how to love. I'm now hearing that song by NF that if you want love, you're gonna have to learn how to change. If you want trust, you're gonna have to give some away. It's like you've gone through the school of hard knocks, but yet you've done the healing and you've allowed it to make you a better person. And this kiss is like God's giving you a new start. They're helping to balance the scales again. They're like, okay. And then I'm noticing this particular Judgment card has like death on it as well. So it's like death to an old cycle, new beginning, you know, like what's done is dead, it's finished, it's finito, and now this is your new life, okay? Okay, let's get the energy around this. Energy around this kiss, pile number 3. Paris in the Rain by Love. We could go anywhere, we could do anything, girl, whatever the mood we're in. Yeah, I know. All I know is getting lost late at night under the stars, finding love standing right where we are. And then Mostly Dead by Joseph Dudley. Darling, I'm so drained, but I can't fall asleep tonight. I can't comprehend this bed that I'm in without you by my side. I get afraid that all I'll ever do is not have you. God, it makes me weak to think how I fucking want you. Venice bitch. Fear, fun, fear, love, fresh out of fucks forever, trying to be stronger for you. I know somebody in particular is watching this pile because we have Paris in the Rain, and then we have Venice bitch, and I know somebody that has ties to Venice Beach and Paris. So hi, I know you're watching. Okay. Say something, great big world. Say something, I'm giving up on you, okay? And then I Get Lonely by Drake. Yeah, I know, if you know that I know that you're I'm still sitting here alone. We should have done this already. Said I got an email today. Kind of thought that she'd forgot about me, but I kind of want to hit you back to say, just like you, I get lonely too. With that and the Mostly Dead song, I'm getting long distance driver's license. I know we weren't perfect, but I have never felt this way for no one. And I just can't imagine how you could be so okay now that I'm gone. This is giving twin flames and separation. This is giving, can you come fuck me right now? Okay, so I don't feel like this is the energy of the kiss. I feel like this is the energy of what's going on before the kiss, okay? It's giving, like, I went through that whole big long rant about, like, somebody doing the work and then doing the healing, and then, like, things are finally coming to balance and things are finally equaling out and the scales are being, like, equally measured. I'm getting a big twin flame energy in this one, where it's like you've been in separation for a very long time, and it feels like you might not, like currently right now, it feels like you might not ever get back with this person, and you're like sitting there like, what was the point, God? Like, what was the fucking point? And I know specifically somebody who's watching this. The fear, love, fear, fun, fear, love, fresh out of fucks forever, trying to be stronger for you. I feel like this person that's on your mind, they initiated this healing process, and it's like this heartbreak that you're experiencing because you miss this person, because you're like, what was the point? Why would I meet this person if we can't be together? It's because God needed you to meet back then and it not work out to motivate you to do the healing so you'd be ready for union. Because when you come together, it's not just about like being together with this person romantically, it's also about a higher purpose. Like when you're a twin flame, there is a higher purpose to it. Like a joined mission. Sometimes you end up like writing a book together or like working on a big project. I am seeing an entire flock of birds right now flying past my window as I'm talking about this. Wow, that was like almost magical, like hundreds, just wow. Okay. That was, and now they're flying by again. Wow. Huh. That's beautiful. Okay, so anyways, sorry. That was really beautiful. Okay. I feel like there is a very like sexual energy, and like you've been missing this person, you can't get them off your mind. I feel like you might even like masturbate to the thought of this person. Okay. Wow. If you needed clarification that this person is in fact your twin flame, Twin Flame by NGMK came out. Says, you said everything's aligned on the first date. You told me I was your twin flame from a past life, and tonight is a full moon. So take me anywhere outside. I cannot kiss you yet. You're magic. So I'll just stare at you instead. I get insecure and panic because you're too pure for this. You're too good for me. That's why Spirit needed you to do the healing, because there was like that you're too good for me. I'm not going to be healthy for you. You know, that whole situation. All right, Spirit, now can we get into the kiss? Because this is like, okay, like you're going to end up marrying this person that's your twin flame. Cool, great, gravy. Can we get into the kiss, Spirit, please? Where is this kiss going to be taken? I'm going to do the twin flame and separation cards, like channeled messages from your person, because this is a twin flame. Okay, like I haven't even gotten to a kiss, and we were like a couple minutes into this reading. What are their channeled messages, Spirit? Like what do they wish they could say right now? These are kind of flimsy, so I'm going to divvy it up a little bit. I split the deck and that one says I'm running back to you. Yeah. So if you needed like reassurance that you are going to reunite with this person, I mean, the first card is I'm running back to you. Are we doing this or not? Feel that. Anybody who's gone through a twin flame journey feels that. You make me feel like a giddy little kid. I'm afraid that once you truly get to know me, you won't like me anymore. I dealt with that too. Your energy heals me. I was stuck fighting everyone around me. Loving you hurts. I feel this so much. I'm awakening. Good. That's how you come into union with your person. You have to do the work. Other people do not approve of this connection. You have to detach from that. If you watched all 3 piles and they all resonated, that's the tradition you have to break from, is the opinions of others. I replay our conversations over and over again. I'm letting people go. They are blocking this connection. Good. You're the cutest human I've ever seen. Oh, that's sweet or whatever. You are my everything. Can this be real? We've got a lot of haters. Gotta detach from that. It doesn't fucking matter what anybody else thinks. You make me want to be a better person. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. Like, it doesn't matter. Like, this is bigger than you and your person. This is a divine connection. It's meant to happen for a bigger purpose outside of just you guys loving each other. It's got a big, beautiful, world-changing purpose to it. And you have to detach from the expectations of others. Let it all fall. Like, let it just fucking fall away. And I guarantee you, because your person is your twin flame, they are your mirror, they've gone through those exact same thoughts and feelings and fears that you have. They might not have verbalized it, but they too are struggling with the same things. They too are probably afraid that you wouldn't like the real them. They too, 1717 on the clock, look up angel number 1717. They too were struggling with, like, oh my God, people don't approve of this. Why doesn't people approve of this? You know, they have all the same fears. All right, so let's do about the kiss now, Spirit. Come on. I feel like this is all just one giant reading for somebody that I know. The energy tastes of peppers and honey, and it is delicioso. I'm thinking of a poem that I wrote. It says, your energies, one of the lines in the poem says, your energies taste of pepper, your essence tastes of peppers and honey, but my heart, my soul cries to my heart, God, please stay open. Don't close up your heart. Travel. You might meet this person when traveling. Roommate. Okay, something involving a roommate here. Your roommate might set you up on a blind date, or it could be that you end up staying the night with this person, so they're like your roommate for the night. Health issues could be involved. They reach out to you. You already have this person in your life. So you could, I've had quite a few tarot readings that go like this for me and my twin, where it's like they supposedly reach out to go on a trip with me, and on this trip this union happens. You know, you end up taking you and anyways, this is your reading, not mine. there's a trip involved. You end up staying with this person, and there's something about health issues. I don't know what that's about. Maybe somebody's struggling with health issues. Ex-lover, serendipity. I just got like a really funny message for somebody. This won't be for everybody, but for some people, it's like this is supposed to be like a shorter trip, and then you get COVID like serendipitously, and like the trip has to be extended because you get quarantined together, and you end up having to stay like longer with them. I know that is hyper specific, but I just got that for somebody, and then you manifested this. Still not super specific on the kiss, Spirit. Spirit's like, you're not allowed to know. So I feel like somewhat this reading is for me. So Spirit's like not wanting me to know all the deets. Okay, Spirit. The World, yeah. Six of Cups in reverse. So somebody's going to be hesitant to pour out their emotions at first. Seven of Pentacles followed by the Sun. Yeah, you're going to end up staying the night with this person. Ace of Wands, Queen of Wands. The feminine energy is going to be looking like a snap. And the masculine energy is going to want to hit that, okay? Five of Swords. I'm not taking reversals for this reading, by the way. Ace of Wands, Five of Swords. So yeah, it's going to get hot and steamy. Like somebody's going to undress the other person. You're going to end up having sex. Be careful with the ace. This particular Ace of Wands shows a pregnant woman, and then the World card sometimes can speak of pregnancy. So if you're not trying to have a baby, be careful. Eight of Swords. There's the jealous energy lingering in the back, and the Hierophant. Ooh, yeah, that tradition that I was talking about. There's two women here, so for some, a masculine energy could have been married. Three of Wands, Two of Pentacles, decisions having to be made. You don't see this coming. There's like a sneaking up energy. It's a masculine sneaking up on the feminine, so like you don't see this coming. Some Swords. Yeah, there's like Queen of Cups, but it's going to be nurturing and loving. There's a little bit of this obsessive energy. New offer of love, manifestation. Okay. Bottom of the deck, Four of Cups, sneaking away. I feel like I accidentally did a pick a card reading where it was all really just one reading. I'm sorry. That happens sometimes. I'm getting the exact same storyline. Except for this one, it involves travel for some reason. So it's like you're like go out of town or something, you travel, you get invited to a social gathering, you drink, you hook up, you sneak away. For some of you guys, you even end up getting pregnant. So be careful. Spirit's not giving me any more deets. It's like they don't want me to know. I know that's not what you guys want to hear, but that's Spirit's like, you can't know everything, Sam. So give me, that's why those initials kept coming out earlier, and it was like the only thing I was getting was those initials. Those are also the Peppers and Honey person's initials, now that I think about it. Okay. Nope, I got one of these, so I'm gonna take it. Beauty and the Beast. Literally every reading I have ever done about my future spouse, Beauty and the Beast comes out for whatever fucking reason. AI. Somebody could work in AI. Z, U, F. I'm hearing the SpongeBob song, the fun. F is for friends. M, word massage, so you might give each other a massage. YNFAL. YOLO. And then I just heard fuck it. Zao. That's actually a metal band that I used to listen to back in high school. It's spelled ZAO. FU. And then there's this what movie is that? Is it P.S. I Love You? Or no, what movie is that where it's like the mom's like, F you, sugar daddy, and then they're like giggling about it because they're like, who talks like that? And then the roommate's like, a mother does. It's not P.S. I Love You. It's the one where the husband dies on a skiing trip, and then she finds out that the entire time he was having an affair. Like, he dies right before their wedding, and then she ends up falling in love with his best friend. What movie is that? But I just heard her voice, the F you, sugar daddy. Moa, like Jason Momoa. Yusuf. Maybe that's a name. Yusuf. Faris. Okay, I have a friend from Egypt. His name is Faris Yatif. For whatever reason, he's popping up. Olaf. Okay. Quebec, for whatever reason, is coming out. Quebec. Euphorin. I want to say that's a medicine. Zaxby's. That's a chicken fast food place. Yes, just came out. Me. Okay, and then let's get some dates. That's just like a double O, okay? And then one. Spirit's like, you don't get to know. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this one up here because that like took a turn for me. So I love you guys. Sorry that this wasn't probably what you're expecting, but I hope that the reading resonated for you, and I hope you enjoyed it, and I love you guys, and I hope you have a magical day.